Our own Kevin Kerstein. Kevin, you and Darren Rogers take care of all things media here at Churchill Downs. When does that really hardcore preparation start to get everything ready for everyone and ready for that public consumption when it comes to everything Derby season?
Well, Caitlin, no hat this morning, but I wanted to make sure I matched your pink. So we're all set. Really, the day after Derby, we're always talking Derby here at Churchill Downs and the lead up to the road to the Kentucky Derby. When that starts in September, that's really when Derby season kicks into high gear. But I would say probably the first of the year is when really that business starts to get serious, because that's when you're starting to see the real Derby contenders come out and start to see who the main players of this class are.
Well, Joe mentioned it, about half of the horses that are going to run in this year's Kentucky Derby and Kentucky Oaks are on the grounds. We are missing a couple of the key contenders, including those Bob Baffert runners and journalism. Everyone has to be here by next Saturday and on the ground. So with those horses arriving maybe early next week, when can we maybe expect to see them out on the track for the first time?
I think a lot of people are really interested to see journalism. He's the Kentucky Derby favorite. He's at Santa Anita right now. He'll ship out here on Tuesday, and it's weird with the shipping times because he'll ship into Indianapolis and then van down here to Churchill Downs. I would expect to see him Wednesday on the track, and then those trio of Bob Baffert contenders will get here on Thursday. Probably we'll see them on Friday. A couple other horses like Chunk of Gold, who's at Turfway, we'll see him on Friday. Tapan Street, we're going to see more recently, as we just saw on that work. He's down there working this morning at Payson Park. We'll get on a van tomorrow morning, and we'll see him probably on the track on Sunday for Brad Cox. Grande went from Belmont to Keeneland. He'll have one work at Keeneland, then he'll show up here at Churchill Downs. So really, this field is converging here at Churchill Downs. More than half the field is here right now. We'll see a lot of these works tomorrow and start to see the serious preparations over the next couple of days.
You really got your frequent flyer miles in during the road to the Kentucky Derby season, traveling around to a lot of the prep races. Of the horses you hadn't seen, whether it be in the mornings or in a race format, who are you most looking forward to seeing that has yet to arrive?
I'm really looking forward to see both journalism and Tapan Street. Journalism, because I haven't seen him in the flesh in person. He just looks like his sire, Curlin. I can't wait to see him in person after winning that Santa Anita Derby. And then Tapan Street, when winning the Florida Derby, I always like to look for the horses if they ran their Kentucky Derby in their final prep race, or maybe they grew mentally and physically out of that prep race. Tapan Street was very impressive when I saw him in March down at Payson Park. He obviously was impressive in the Florida Derby, so we'll have to see how he came out of that race and how he comes here to Churchill Downs.
All right, thank you so much, Kevin.